welcome to I-55 Speedway, Federated Auto Parts Raceway out in Missouri. Site of tonight's Rev Sim Shop Dirt Street Stock Tour race. So we wait for the field to file up on track. Looks like we have 9 cars as Cody Ernest did sneak in at the final minute. Nice job there, Cody. Here's our starting lineup for feature number 1. We'll run 30 laps, then invert the field and run it backwards for feature number 2. We have Joey Brewer, the points leader, out on the pole in the 4 car. Cody Cleaver will start second in the number 2 snap-on machine. Daniel Wallen not out on track at the moment, but he's slated to start third in the 23. There he goes, Jack Daniels Chevy. Scott Elson, the Proline Chevy, he'll roll off in the 4th spot. Damon Nagel, Trevor Project car starts in the 5th spot. Ethan Evers, 1023 Graphics Elite, dockside rides, all kinds of good stuff on his car. So he gets up underneath Scott Elson, he'll start 6th. Nathan Lafayette, the Penguin Travel Services, Penguin Racing Trading Paints Penguin car. He'll start in the 7th spot. Cody Ernest, TNT Chevrolet, he'll start in the 8th spot. Ian Montrose, he'll start out back in the number 1 Thrustmaster car. 9 cars to do battle here tonight. Starting lineup presented by our friends Labor 12. Appreciate those guys. If you haven't checked out their music yet, please do so. LaborXII.com. YouTube, Spotify, it's everywhere. Green flag out in there. We are underway from I-55 Speedway. Brewer down low. Cleaver immediately up on the high side there, and he's going to look to have the lead here. Brewer still digging the bottom. Cleaver had a ton of speed off the corner. See the middle of the track kind of worn out. Cleaver riding the wall there. Really full send, and here comes Damon Nagel through the middle. Putting up a great effort in the 86. Brewer holding off Nagel for the moment. Cleaver had a good initial start in the 2 car, that high lane, but just not working out for him yet. He's going to keep trying it. Right now he's trying to fight off Damon Nagel for second. He's hoping he can find some speed and battle Brewer for the lead. Multi-crew racing here at I-55. It's like the corner exit of corner 4 is a little bit more shallow, and it really slows down that high line on the 3 and 4 end of the racetrack. This end here, that wall comes up quick. You really got to cut the wheel, and it slows him down. You see Damon Nagel just about clear for second. The top 3 have kind of separated themselves over Cody Ernest. Ernest has made his way to the 4th spot. Daniel Wallen already out of this one. Came down lap 1 into the pit lane. Cody Cleaver now falling back of Damon Nagel as Joey Brewer starting to stretch it out a bit out in front. Cody Ernest wanting to track down that 4 car. Ernest working right around the bottom while we watch the 2 and 86 continue to battle for second. Looks like Nagel has it. He could slide up to the outside if he wanted to. So he's got the 2 cleared. Just running the middle line now. He was a little bit lower earlier. He's searching for the grip, and we get our first caution. Looks like Ethan Evers in the 8 machine had an issue. He's up against the wall. The back end comes around on him, and he loops it around in front of Scott Elston. Looks like he'll get it righted. Nathan Lafayette avoids him. Ethan Evers will rejoin the fight without any damage. Just maybe a little bit of a hurt ego. Ethan raced dirt in real life. Still trying to figure it out on the iRacing. See him at the tail end of the field. Brewer led the first 8-9 laps of this. Badger brought me some grape Kool-Aid, so I had to hydrate a little bit. That shit is delicious, just so you know. Sugar-free kind, but that's okay. Still tastes good. So Brewer with the conventional dirt number on the roof pointing out to the crowd. Nagel with the NASCAR number pointing to the infield. It's always fun to see the different number placements on these cars. Lafayette, he's got it figured out. He's got a number that works both ways. So does Cody Ernest, 88 and 00. They say the same thing no matter which way you're looking at them. Could also go with a 96. That would look the same both ways. Green flag back out in the air. Third of the way through the race. See all 8 cars bunch back up. 3Y coming for second place there. It's like Ernest backed out of it a little bit. He didn't think that was too wise of a move early on. Now Nagel is pushed up to the top and Cleaver is working the bottom line. It's the inverse of the battle we saw the first 9 laps of this race. Cleaver now trying to learn the low line. Nagel ripping top. Brewer loving this because Cody Ernest can't get by them. Cody's got pretty good speed. A race inside the 86 of Nagel. Ernest just has nowhere to go to get by these guys. It allows Brewer to get a half-second lead already. He's going to try to ride the top since they're both down low. Didn't quite find anything that time. There's Montrose in 5th creeping into the picture, the black and yellow car. Cody Cleaver smacked the ball pretty hard there. Brewer got a lot of rotation on his car that time. That allows Damon Nagel to close in for the lead battle. This track's starting to slick off where Brewer's running, and that's allowing Nagel to really get a run at him. Here comes Cody Ernest. He's getting down to the inside of Cleaver. We'll stick with this lead battle. 86 of Nagel putting all kinds of pressure on the leader, Joey Brewer. Comes Cody Ernest. See him sneaking that nose into the picture. He's just about got Cody Cleaver cleared. A few more corners, he might have it done, although he gets into the inside wall there. He's going to go ahead and slide it out there. See if Cleaver cross him over. He does as Nagel gets to the inside of Brewer. That is a battle for the lead. Brewer looks like the back end's rotating a little bit more than he needs to, and it's advantage Nagel. And Nagel had the nose out when the caution waved. Cleaver, that battle for what was third has gone wrong. Slides down to the inside. Let's see what happens. He does try for that crossover. Gets to the inside. Gets the back end on the slick. It just over rotates. Noses it to the inside wall, and that is how we end up back under caution. Second caution of heat number feature number 1. Cleaver got the back wheels on that slick, and around it went. He was ripping the top most of this race. Let's check in on our point standings for this group. Looks like Troy Brewer leads Damon Nagel by a whole 3 points. 3 points between Joy Brewer and Damon Nagel. And they're running first and second, battling for the lead. Looks like iRacing put Brewer back out in front. So that is a big deal as far as that battle goes. Nagel will be doing his best to jump over him here. Hi, Neo. Pace truck's going to head off. We're going to get back to racing with 11 laps to go. See how much fight Nagel can put on that high line. Brewer down low, Nagel up high, stays to his outside. He's going to poke his nose out in front. Now he's going to have to enter on the slick and then try to get traction off the corner. I believe he led that lap, barely. Nagel using that high line, really making it work. Has to enter on the slick though on this end. Slows him down on entry. Makes it back up on exit. Nagel leads that lap too. Oh, Brewer going to get the back end up in front of him. Nagel pushing him down the track. So you see Ernest tried to get in there. Nagel had to check up. It's going to start a battle for second between Ernest and Nagel. And that is what Brewer likes to see. Inside really getting wrapped tightly by both the 4 and the 88. A little bit wider on this end of the track. Down in 3 and 4, they both hug the wall. This time Ernest goes way to the top, all the way up on the cushion. Nagel is drawn alongside the 4-car Brewer again, and he led that lap. Nagel really got something good through that middle line. He'll enter on the slick. Brewer slides up into him a little bit. We have contact. Some good, strong, short track dirt racing. Brewer enters on the slick, slides it up the hill. It's going to be advantage Nagel into turn 3. That's going to be Nagel at the line. 4 laps to go. What a whale of a battle for the win here. Oh, Brewer slides back up into Nagel. Kind of getting his elbows out, pushing Nagel up the track. That's allowing Ernest to get back into this thing. I'm sure Nagel none too pleased about that. We'll go into turn 3 and 4. Come off and get 2 laps to go. Brewer making that car as wide as possible, even pushing Nagel with his right rear a few times. That may make Nagel feel like it's free game to give him a little bump. We'll see. We'll get the white flag here. Nagel right on his back bumper, gives him a shot into the corner. Brewer slides it out wide. Nagel's going to cut it underneath of him. Nagel going to get the elbows out. We'll see how it goes in 3 and 4. Nagel wraps the bottom. Brewer up high. They make contact. Nagel goes around. Brewer going to get the win. Cody Ernest picks up second, and that is hurtful for Damon. Ian Montrose third, Evers fourth, Lafayette in fifth, Elston sixth, Nagel falls all the way to seventh. Man, oh man, what a battle that was. We'll go back and get interviews with our top 3. Brewer and obviously the Cody Ernest machine. I forgot already who was third. So that was way too exciting. Let's see if we can track them down while the warm-up rolls off here. We have a Cody Cleaver and Ian Montrose and Ethan Evers, a Scott Elson, and a Damon Nagel. I don't think any of those were top 3. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Who finished third?
Me.
There we go. I thought one of you might have. Battle up front was really intense, and you got a free third place right there at the end.
Yeah, Damon. I think the problem is in the previous corner, Joey shot it in pretty deep, so Damon had the run on him. So I think when Joey tried to keep that momentum going on the outside and they met, just spun Damon, which sucks. But both of those guys are pretty friggin' quick tonight, so.
Well, it was really entertaining for us, and hopefully it was for you as well. You were right behind watching all that from the 4th spot, I believe. So,
Yeah.
At least you were entertained, right?
Yes, we are entertained, but now I got to start all the way at the back again, so that's fun.
Not all the way at the back. Got 2 cars behind you.
Okay, yeah, puck. At least Cody gets to start on pole for one.
There you go. All right. Well, hopefully you get back up towards the front. And you can put on a show, making that car wide to keep the fast cars behind you.
Yeah, or take out my teammate by accident, which could happen.
That's always entertaining.
Do you see me get into the inside wall, by the way?
I didn't see you do it. I saw Cody do it.
It's, yeah, I don't know, it's not fast. Let's put it that way. Not unless you're Blake. Only Blake can make that go fast.
Yeah, only Blake can make the wall go fast. All right, well, congrats on that P3 finish. You got the Friends Family sponsor shoutouts for us?
No, just the league admins, Damon and Adam, putting this on for you broadcasting. And to, I haven't got it up right now, so I don't know who the sponsor is. I'm sorry.
Rev Sim Shop.
There you go.
Perfect.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Cody.
Nobody likes Cody. All right, let's go. Joey TG, you got a copy?
Hey.
What's going on? Yeah, I saw you up there. Ian gets a little long-winded sometimes, so we got 5 minutes to cover, so it's all good. You had one whale of a battle with Damon there, and getting the elbows out, getting feisty, getting contact here and there, and then all of a sudden he kind of spun out on the inside line. But that was really entertaining to watch, and you pulled off the win there and featured number 1. How do you feel?
Yeah, that was one hell of a race right there. I liked battling there with Damon. I hate we kind of made a little contact here and there, but that's part of it.
That it
I
is.
tried to give him room. I knew he was going to the bottom, so I tried to make sure I give him room. And I think he kind of got up to me, and when he did, I think he tried to turn off of me, and that's when he lost it.
Yeah, he tried to stay off of you, and it kind of ruined him.
Yeah.
Had the wheel cut a little too much. Car came around. Well,
But
you
that was
got,
fun.
yeah, you earned that one. He definitely put it to you. You got the friends, family, and sponsor shout outs for us today?
Yeah. Let me give a shout out to. Got to think. I'm out of breath. Um, Full Throttle Apparel, Delmore Racing, Chrisman Computer Solutions, Victory First Service LLC, Joey B's Wrap, Cool Cards, and the wife. We come in here and take a break for a little bit, do some racing.
All right, well, let's see if you can pull off a double feature win. You have not
All
done
right,
that
I'm going to
just
try.
yet. Yeah, so you
And
get this.
points lead started dwindling, so I
Yeah.
had to get up on the wheel.
You're down to 3 points before this win,
Yes.
and with Damon spinning out, that's really going to help you.
Yeah, I hate that he spun out there.
Yeah, well, now he's going to start way ahead of you. You got to run him down.
Yeah, I think he might have done that on purpose.
All right. Good luck to you. And, we'll see how it shakes out here after 40 laps.
All right, thank you.
As Joey Brewer, the points leader in the number 4 car, not out on track. That's why we're showing you Scott's car. Final 30 seconds of this warm-up. We don't have our second place finisher anywhere. Let's see Cody in the Discord, so we'll go ahead and let him off the hook for the interview. Damon probably a little angry at himself, so probably doesn't want to talk to us. We'll go ahead and let the warm-up wind up. There it is. Checker flag on the warm-up. We head into feature number 2. Yes, that warm-up's sole purpose is to let us chat with you and the drivers and let the feature 1 winners get their time before we move on to feature 2. And hear how they will line up. Daniel Wallen on pole if he actually gets out there. Was not out there very long in feature number 1. We'll see if he goes out there for feature 2 or not. See the cars lining up. See that pole position vacated at the moment. It would be the 23 of Llewellyn if he pushes the car out there. Cody Cleaver leads on the outside line. Damon Nagel will move up on the inside lane. Control car is still going to be Cleaver on the outside. But you have to wait for the green anyway here on the initial starts of these races. We add 10 laps. We invert the field and we let them go again. By virtue of Llewellyn not being out there, Nagel moves up to the front row. Now Brewer, the last race winner, way back here. Should have time to blitz through these Labor 12 starting lineup. Daniel's not out there, so Cody Cleaver's your pole sitter. Damon Nagel will start second. Scott Elston will roll off in third. Nathan Lafayette, the 00 in fourth. Ethan Evers, the 8 car in fifth. Ian Montrose, the 1 and 6th. Cody Ernest, the 88 7th. And Joey Brewer will roll off the 4 car from the 8th spot. Appreciate Labor 12 kicking off those tunes. So we have feature number 2. All situated. Pace truck dives off, waiting for the green flag. Green is out. We have 40 laps to figure out who's going to win feature number 2. Man, Cleaver was right up on the wall. That was a cool shot. Watch him dig down into turns 1 and 2. Cleaver once again all the way up on the wall. Checking on the guys like Brewer and Ernest. They've already picked up 2 spots each. Ethan Evers, Scott Elson have fallen back. Nathan Lafayette trying to make his car wide. Cody Cleaver absolutely sending it in the 2 Snap-on machine. Ripping that outside line, trying to get the spot away from the 86 of Nagel. Nagel trying to be a little bit more methodical and patient, a little bit lower on the track. Cleaver sideways, ripping the wall and everything. Damon Nagel couldn't get the traction down either, though, and this front battle has become very entertaining. Cody Ernest is all the way up to third, battling Nathan Lafayette. Brewer's up to 6th. So Ernest a little bit quicker through the traffic. Damon Nagel out front in the 86. He saw his rival Joey Brewer win in the first race. Those two are the top two in points, Brewer and Nagel. So they need, in the 86 camp, they need to make up for that. He needs to try and hang on and get this win so he can get level with Brewer. They came in 3 points apart. There is Brewer back behind the 1 and the 00. It's Montrose and Lafayette. Lafayette, a bit of a wiggle there, the 00. It looks like he's having fun. Ernest starting to apply pressure to Cody Cleaver. 3 laps to go in feature number 2. Cleaver enjoying that high line, even though he's smacking the wall every time. Reminds me of Kyle Larson at Eldora that one time, where he just kept smacking the wall and it kept going faster. Damon Nagel now a 1.2 second lead. He probably feels like Blake Giglio all of a sudden. Now the 2 and 88, both up the track. Ernest trying to figure out if Cody Cleaver's found some speed up there. Uh-oh, Lafayette lost it a little bit back there. Fortunately, nobody hit him. He was perpendicular to the inside wall. That's not a look you want to see as a dirt car. We've completed 11. Nagel out in front. Then you have Cleaver, then Cody, Ernest, Ian Montrose, and Brewer. Then Lafayette, Evers, and Elston all putting on a show back here. Who says battling for 7th? It can't be fun. Nagel trying to run away with it. Over 2 second lead now. Doing his best Blake Giglio impersonation. Ernest gets to the inside of Cleaver. Cleaver really hammers the wall coming off of 4. That's going to give the spot to Ernest if he wants it. He'll slide back up in front of the 2. And Ernest moves into second. He has 2.5 seconds to try and cut down on Damon Nagel, now that he has dispatched the 2 of Cleaver. Cleaver's teammate Montrose just smacked the outside wall coming off 4. You see that huge area of slick going through the center of 1 and 2. These cars are struggling for grip now. Really, both ends of the track very worn. A little bit better in 3 and 4, but not a lot. Means the guys are going to be struggling for grip coming through the center of the corner, rotating the car, and off the corner. Nagel doing it the best, but his lead's cut down to 2.1. Cody Ernest is taking little by little out of that lead. It was 2.5. Closing in on halfway of feature number 2. Ernest kind of stabilized now. Nagel found a couple good laps there. Just kind of hanging right at that 2.2 to 2.5 range. You have Cleaver, Montrose, and Brewer. Brewer stuck behind the 1 of Montrose. There's not... Everyone's off for Easter week except for this one and Cup race tomorrow. Cup race because of Valentine's Day, and this one is because of that day that they updated iRacing and we couldn't get the dirt racing. So it's a makeup week for dirt and for Cup. Everybody else is up this week. Enjoy your Easter break, my friends. Big slide from Cleaver there in the 2. Now he's working down bottom, trying to hold off his teammate Montrose as he's lost contact with Ernest. Ernest's actually losing ground down to Nagel, so Nagel found a couple tenths there on Ernest. Cleaver quite literally ripping the top. Sparks flying as the back bumper rides the wall. And he's finding speed to hold up his teammate Montrose with this line. All over the walls, the two of Cleaver. And he holds off Montrose by a big margin. Let's check in on Lafayette. There he is. Running in that 6th spot. Has Ethan Evers not too far behind. Scott Elson, 35, meanwhile, has lost a lap. It's gotten a lap down to Damon Nagel. Nagel's hauling ass tonight. Nagel, Ernest, and Cleaver, current top 3. Montrose trying to get that interview away from his teammate. Montrose was 3rd last race. He wants to get 3rd again this race. I mean, I'm sure he'd like to do even better, but the gap ahead from 3rd is pretty far. Cleaver really giving him a fight. This is entertaining. Could not tell they were teammates as hard as they're racing right now. Racing hard, but racing clean. Brewer behind him. Hoping they make a mess, and there goes Cleaver. A little too much rotation bouncing off the fence. That's going to drop him back into the danger zone of losing 4th. Brewer's right there. And Cleaver once again riding the fence. There's going to be no right side left of this 2 car. He's having a blast though, you can tell. Be darn. Well, right when I was about to say he didn't hit the wall, he hits it right at corner exit. Montrose scooting away. Nagel's put up even bigger numbers over Ernest, now over 3 seconds. We stay with the battles. The 2 and the 4 going at it for 4th spot. Cleaver bouncing it off the fence. Brewer trying to improve on his points lead. 1 feature 1. He's not going to win feature 2 unless the yellow comes out. Cody Cleaver's going to over-rotate. Cody Cleaver gives up the 4th spot. He rotates too much on that inside lane. Brewer will say thank you very much. Moves up to 4th. See if he can track down Montrose with a handful of laps left. Montrose currently 3rd. One of the hardest guys in the universe to pass. That is the closest battle on track between 3rd and 4th. Montrose going to get too much rotation. That's going to give Brewer another spot. Brewer up into the top 3 spots as Montrose throws it away on the inside, getting into the inside wall with a handful of laps left. Now your top 3 is Damon Nagel, Cody Ernest, 3.6 seconds back, and then Joey Brewer, another 4.7 back. Top 3 are very spread out. High jump. White flag is out for Damon Nagel, his final circuit around. Rides through the middle of 3 and 4. And Damon Nagel picks up the win. Second's going to go to Cody Ernest. And eventually, the 3rd place will go to Joey Brewer. So he brings it off turn number 4, and that's going to be our race. Cody Cleaver in 5th, and 00 Lafayette picks up 6th. Damon Nagel, your winner. See if we can have a chat with the driver of the 86. Damon, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you started up towards the front after your kind of goof up there in the first feature, but it really kind of helped your second feature. You picked up the win there and kind of ran away with it. 3.6 seconds. Did you imagine that happened?
I did not. I was a man on a mission that race after that first race.
You were driving mad after you threw it away at the end there in the first one, weren't you?
I was. The car hooked up perfect for me in the middle of the track there in the second race, and I loved it.
10-4. Well, it looked like it was an absolute blast out there. You ran away with it, which I said you're doing your best Blake Giglio impersonation.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
You got your friends, family, and sponsor shoutouts for us tonight?
excuse me, Delta Prime Racing, Rev Sim Shop for sponsoring us, Scott for letting me do this, you for broadcasting, the Trevor Project, and Minnesota Out Front, and everyone that races tonight. It was a hell of a race tonight, especially that first race. I felt like the pack was close the entire race.
And 4, congrats on your win in feature number 2, and we'll see you back next week.
Thank you.
Damon Eagle in 86 getting the win. Let's see if we can track down Cody Ernest. I don't see him again. He wasn't here during the first round either. So looks like he's going to forfeit that. See if Joey came back in. Don't see Joey either. Well, we can go interview Ian. Ian, DG, got a copy?
You come to rub it in my face.
That you
With
threw it
3 to
away?
go, that I goofed it up. Yeah.
You had the interview, but Cody Ernest isn't here, so we'll just move down to the next guy.
This feels dirty and wrong.
I mean, you did just do a dirt race.
Killing myself over that one. That bad.
Just threw it away. I mean, you were just trying to take after your teammate Cody Cleaver, who did the exact same thing.
It was out of solidarity.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Trying to show him some support.
Yeah.
Trying to help his little ego, because it could happen to anybody.
It can happen to anybody, even the greatest dirt cup racer like myself.
Well, congrats on the P4 finish. You did drive up through the field pretty well.
Yeah, it was fun. Honestly, this track's really fun, but I couldn't tell which line to take, so I just ended up coming to the bottom, and it seemed to work for the most part. But
till it didn't.
Till it didn't. Yeah. until my own skill became a problem, and then.
Well, congrats on your P4 finish. You got the friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us.
Let's get this right. Hold on. Thank you to the admins, Scott Elston and Damon. I appreciate both of them for doing the dirt.
Beautiful. Doing the dirt.
And
it's awkward.
Shout out to Rev Sim Shop for sponsoring. Yourself
Beautiful.
for broadcasting. And my teammate Cody for
showing you how to race.
Being for showing me how to be a successful race car driver.
Good times. I mean, I don't think Cody has a right side on his car after that race.
All I can see was spugs.
Let's ask Cody. Do you even have a right side on your car anymore?
Most likely not.
But it looked like it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, sure. If taking myself out of contention is what you consider fun, yeah.
Before that. Before you fucked up, it looked like it was a lot of fun.
And no, I had no speed tonight, so not too fun on my end.
Well, you made it look fun, so good masking.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Joey TG got a copy.
Hey, how's it going?
That's going good. Just goofing off with those guys. Since Cody Ernest isn't here, we figured we'd give Ian a little more airtime since he's always entertaining. But we worked our way back up towards the front, and well, you got 2 gifts there from the 1 car and the 2 car, both over rotating down on the bottom side, and next thing you know, you're in 3rd.
Yeah, track started slicking up there toward the end. Okay, it was they'd power back up, they'd brake traction. I tried to change my line up a little bit, just had to start kind of rolling in a little easier and get making a little easier.
And your microphone worked perfect in the first one, and now it's being all kinds of silly again. I don't know what's going on with your mic.
Yeah, I don't either. It's stupid.
It was perfect in feature 1 interview, and now it's just being dumb. All right, well,
I thought maybe it was my fan, so I turned my fan off, but start sweating.
Yeah, we don't hear the fan. We just hear the chop, chop, chop. Anywhoosies, congrats on the top 3 that you probably didn't expect there, and you got the win of feature 1, so pretty good points tonight for you. You got the friends, family, sponsors out for feature 2 here.
Same ones. Full Throttle Apparel, Delmore Racing, Victory First Services LLC, Chrisman Computer Solutions, Joey B's Wraps. Send me a message and I can get hooked up on a nice wrap.
Me too. Well, 10-4, congrats on the strong run here in both features. Strong points tonight for you, and we'll see how it all shakes out when they post the points here in a little bit, which looks like they're doing it right now. And
all right.
We'll see you next week.
Okay. Have a good one.
Joey Brewer picking up the third spot here tonight in feature number 2. Go along with his feature 1 win, so a very strong night for the 4 team. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's broadcasting. Let's go ahead and look at our final results here from feature number 2. So that's just how it works. Only shows us feature 2. Let's get that and that out of the way. Damon Nagel gets the win. Cody Ernest second. Joey Brewer third. Ian Montrose, Cody Cleaver in the top 5. Then Nathan Lafayette, Ethan Evers, and Scott Elston round out the field. Thanks everyone for coming out and racing tonight on this supposed to be off for the rest of the week kind of deal. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Go ahead and run through our sponsors and pay the bills. Wild Horse Broadcasting does our ARCA series on Monday night. Rev Sim Shop did this Dirt Street Stock White race you just watched here tonight. Then we have our friends Labor 12 that put on our truck races most Tuesday nights. We're off this week, but they will be back next week to put on our truck race. The Arc Music does our Cup Series race, which we are running tomorrow night in the Gen 4 Cup cars. Fort Worth Screen Printing does our Xfinity Series. They're off this week, along with Golden Eagle Syrup that does our Friday Super Speedway Series, also off this week. And CTC Race Network does our Indy cars, which is also off this week. But come on back, and next week we'll have all of those for you. And come on back tomorrow as we have the Cup Series or Race Gen 4 Series. So it'll be a good time. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Happy Easter, and we will see you in the next race.